for some reason, your third baby is like the calmest, happiest baby.
Oh, no, she's wrong.
So no, not yours?
Mine is crazy. You like see at the grocery store acting up and you're like, who are the parents? Because I know you've done that. And I'm like, I'm the parent.
Optionless.
Yes, let's get in.
It's bad. And then
Okay.
I need this.
No,
damn,
I'm mad I put makeup on. You might as well start recording. Be like,
right? Well, never too shy.
we are here.
And we're back.
Okay.
back.
Do you know what you need to be taking too on top of this?
Me. Oh my god, so I have cold sores, guys. We're just really
I
kicking
do
it off.
too.
I don't, but I'm in support.
Lucky.
No, I do.
Have cold sores.
Currently,
She's
I
never
don't.
gotten one.
My lips were a little crusty. Okay.
Mine are still.
Lip oil. I love lip oil.
I love
Is that
lip
good
oil.
for you? Is it bad for you?
No,
lip
lip
Okay,
oil is
I
great.
love
I didn't
lip
do
oil.
any of
Oh,
that
that's
because I feel like sometimes when I'm recording, it just gets everywhere on my face. But you look great. But you look boo hurt. Okay,
I
we're
look
gonna
insane.
do this.
So as you guys are watching, I'm getting my face fixed because I look
we
insane.
keep it real here, okay?
Clearly.
This is life.
Okay, I have no idea what this is.
I'm gonna literally put this on and then you just scrape off the first one.
Yeah.
But what we would really want to do
Ooh.
is literally use like even a Q-tip.
A Q-tip?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay.
So we're gonna, after this, remind me, we're gonna scrape off the first layer. Just so that we don't get
And why are we doing it this way? We're
for
talking makeup today.
I know. For sanitary purposes, for your product. So it could be, I highly doubt you use it again. You get another cold sore, especially if it's from being sick. It's like a trigger. It's not like contagious.
I see.
And what do you do, like, because this is the part that sucks.
We're just
when you're...
cover a little.
you know-
like, there's not much we're going to be able to do. Sorry,
Yeah.
we're like...
No, go ahead. Teach
I'm being
everybody.
taught.
Me too, I'm learning.
And so I need this gone, ideally gone.
When?
By
when?
Thursday.
Okay,
Like, has to be
you
gone.
need to go pick up some lysine.
Lysine.
L-lysine. And you need to take about 1,500 milligrams. Starting now.
Oh, they're supplements.
They're supplements, yeah. And what you can do if you know that you have triggers, cold, dry skin, severe stress, not sleeping, your life.
All of that. Yeah. All of it.
Just start taking it daily.
Okay.
And it'll prevent it. But also it should help speed the healing process.
Okay. I need it to be.
Aside from Abriva.
Oh, Abriva.
Yeah.
It's
Abriva's
my
that
bitch.
girl.
Girl, like I just put it on. It'll be a white spot all over me.
Same.
Yeah. Well, they
Okay.
got the other versions of
Thank
Abriva that are not Abriva that are a little cheaper, but they're that girl too.
The cat's here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't
I
know what
think
it's
I'm a
called.
bougie girl.
But
I'm
it's
like,
like
Abriva or $5 for this.
yeah,
Does it
no,
work?
it's not $5. it's slightly cheaper, but it looks just like Abriva. It's just not
Thank
Abriva.
you.
Oh my god, magic!
Wait, it's not there no more?
No,
You're kidding.
No.
You're just gassing me up.
I swear. Look at the camera. No, dude, I'm not joking.
I can't see that far, but I have to look.
I know.
No,
me either.
I'm not joking.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Way better. Thank
So
you.
question,
I
like
got
you
you.
know, during the winter when we're always like, first our skin is dry, but you're always blowing your nose, and then you get the like
That happens
cuts
to me.
around your nose. What do you do? Because when you put makeup on, I feel like it looks like all nasty. And
That
what do
happens
you
to
do?
me, and it sometimes
Yeah.
turns into like a cold sore. And I actually just had one about a week and a half ago. So all you can do is put Vaseline and
Yeah.
actually buy the bougie tissue paper. So no more toilet paper, no more
yeah.
like whatever you find. Like you
Yeah.
actually need tissues that are soft, because then if it's gonna keep irritating your skin.
That makes
And then
sense.
Vaseline, and don't wear makeup. You're just gonna look bad for a little bit.
When you have the red under your nose.
Yeah, because makeup, it's gonna get all weird and
does.
cakey. And
Oh, and then the whole like when your whole upper lip gets that red swollen.
girl, she's going
thing.
through it. I don't
know.
get that.
Man,
Like,
no, hold on now. But like when I have a cold and I'm constantly blowing my
it'll
nose,
get all red.
My top lip, it just gets like swollen and red too.
just be like me and wear a mask and be like,
I know, right?
Yeah.
sick.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
That's how I feel
I'm
right
sick.
now. I should have worn my damn mask, but
No.
we're here.
You're here.
I got
We're
no
here.
mask.
No
We're-
excuses,
we don't
y'all. We
care.
show up, cold
Thank
sores
you.
and all. Okay,
Literally, like I'm here.
Period.
I've showed up. So we are here today, Never Too Shy.
Yes.
We are here with a special guest, Teresa Marie. How are
Hello.
you?
I'm great. I'm excited, and I'm also shy. So
That's funny.
good
The
luck
shy girl.
for me.
I'm never too shy. I love it.
You know,
Yes.
2025 is all about like doing new things and stepping out of our comfort zone. Where
I think
we can.
so.
So baby steps. We're gonna get
Yeah.
you like
Can you
a little
tell?
less
I'm like-
shy today.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like to be behind the scenes, not in
Yeah.
front of the scenes. So that's why
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh my God.
what do
but
I do here?
I feel like maybe this is your year. I mean, I'm gonna get to know you today, but I
Yes.
feel like this is your year to like maybe come out and be in front of the scenes in the sense of like the podcast that you're
I
on
know.
now. Maybe you'll be
Hopefully.
doing more. I'm going to obviously get to know you, and I'm so excited to kind of talk about your journey because you do makeup, hair, all that good stuff. I mean, you've created, I believe, a business now. You have so like I want to dive into that. But I feel like to have a business, you got to be the face of it. And you're like gorgeous. So like there will be no issues there. That face will be beat and flawed. Flawed. Not flawed. Flaunted.
Even flawed, we're showing up.
Beat
We're
and
showing
flawed.
up.
You will not be flawed. Flaunted.
I love that. So what is your say it with your chest moment? Today we're gonna talk all things like beauty. It's 2025. What do we need? I can't talk, y'all.
Yeah, hello.
What do we need to know about beauty? The things So what's your say it with your chest when it comes to like beauty?
Say it with your chest is probably not going to be as like controversial, but I think having a signature style, personally, makeup style, beauty style, is way more important than following the trend. Like knowing what looks good on you and just rock it. Just keep going. And who cares what people think, if they like it or not.
I agree with you
like
100%. That kind of goes into my say it with your chest. Hot take. Like I've had people do my makeup for like events and stuff, and they go with trends and this look and I just feel like nobody as of yet has really been able to do my makeup like I do my own makeup.
Really?
Like my eye, like don't get me wrong. I've had my makeup done and it was beautiful, but like I also didn't feel like I looked like myself. And I almost would rather look like myself than just spend all this money to look beat and great. But then I look at myself and I was like, I like the way I do my eye better here. I want more contour here. Because I get the like no makeup look is in style. And I do like that for like every day. But like if I'm going somewhere, I want to be beat down. Like I want the eyes to be like, wow. Like I like the dramatic look. I miss like the old
like
makeup.
It goes with like your style,
Yeah,
right?
right. So like with me, it's like if somebody does my makeup and they want to do like the natural, just the lash and like that's not me. Like give me the lash,
and you're
give
bored.
me the color,
you're like, yawn.
give me I'm bored.
Really?
I think on an everyday basis, like minimal for sure. But if I'm going out, like I want the works,
and that's what you're paying for,
and that's what I'm paying for. But sometimes I feel like they do it like this is what's in, not necessarily what goes for me. And this is only my experience. Like I would love to get my makeup and be like,
do it.
Oh my god, like you did that.
I'm like, I think we should
do
it now.
And she's like, I'm up for the challenge.
Let's do it. Why not? I mean,
I love that.
Oh, absolutely.
I need someone to go. Hold on.
She's like,
right. When do I sign up? When can I go?
Hello?
No, but I agree. I also think that like not every look goes with everybody.
Right.
Like, okay, and don't kill me or come at me. I don't know if you do any weddings.
Oh, yeah.
But the weddings drive me crazy because I feel like brides drive me crazy. And I was a bride. Because a bride sometimes will say, I want all the girls to have this. I could be wrong. I want all the girls to be the same because in their head, I don't know, they want them to be, what is that word? Like unison? Like all together?
They want it to flow. They want it to flow.
Which, like, I get, but then some of the girls, the bridesmaids are running to the bathroom crying because they hate their makeup. And it's like, not because you did a bad job or anything, that the makeup artist did a bad job. It's because I think they just don't like that look because it's not their style.
It's not their style.
It doesn't maybe look right on them. I don't know. I am not a makeup girl.
I would much rather just stick to their style, and I feel like that's kind of what we do, at least like the bridal team. We try to like tailor the look to them. Maybe it's not so Instagram worthy. I feel that those that do super well on Instagram are because they're delivering the same look over and over and over.
Got it.
The clickable, like the 3 eyeshadows. Like I'm tired of it. I want to see something different, something that works for that person. And for me, I remember that this is a service. If I'm being paid by you, my job is to make you feel good. It doesn't matter if I think this is what looks best, but if you're more comfortable with a certain style, like why not? Let's work together. It's a collaboration.
I love that.
And you're hiring me to bring your vision to life. So I'm with you on that.
Yeah, 100%. That kind of goes into, really quick, since you're both married, I'm just curious.
Yes.
Imagine I'm like no.
So I know. So for example, like Paulina, you had all the girls. You switched it up. You had them do the like the pink blazers with the pink with
the pink power suits.
What did you do? Did you have bridesmaids?
I did have bridesmaids. Yes, I got married. When did I get married? So long ago. So it was so much more chill. They laid back.
Did they all have the same dress, same color? Like how did you go about that?
What did we even wear? I don't even know.
She's like, it's been that long.
This is like 2013. I'm like,
Oh, wow.
We didn't have all that. Like, they just showed up and we got ready together.
That.
They were so chill. If anything, I was bridezilla. But that's just my personality.
At least
so
you own
I felt
it.
bad for...
Yeah. It's okay. It's your wedding.
And my makeup
You can
artist
be.
was amazing, incredible. I mean,
I
she's
would
still doing
rather
makeup,
have like
but-
bomb hair. My hot take, I'd rather have bomb face and then my hair could be in a bun. I care less about my hair.
Once your
as
face
long as
is-
my face is
Yeah.
beat, I could walk down the
Yeah.
aisle in a bun. I don't care. The face needs to be snatched.
I agree.
But the reason why I asked that is like this idea of like having bridesmaids. Like personally, I'm not married. Who knows if that'll ever happen? But
We're putting it out there.
I would want like each of my bridesmaids to wear something that fits them. Like I wouldn't say this is the dress you have to wear, this exact dress. Like for example, I have the color black and I'll be like, just pick a black
That's what they're
dress
doing now.
that fits your body type and
That's
you feel
great.
good in. Like that's what preferably what I would want somebody to do with me because I've been a bridesmaid a few times.
Oh, being a bridesmaid
And
is
I
harder
didn't
than
have
being
that
a bride.
yeah, I didn't have that experience.
Have you been a bridesmaid before?
No,
It's
never.
the worst. I feel
Oh, it's
horrible
a lot.
because you have to pretend like you love everything and you're secretly just like
Oh yeah,
dying.
the
But that's
hair,
why-
the everything.
Yes, and for my wedding, that's why I wanted to go in like with a chill mentality.
Yes.
So we got married in Vegas.
Oh,
and
love
it was
It's just chill. Vegas.
It was the chillest thing
kinda
ever.
Like
Yeah,
getting
it was
effortless.
amazing.
Like,
Thank
even
you.
though you gave effort,
Of course, but like I also was like, no, like this is supposed to. I was supposed to also be like not pregnant and like drunk and all that the whole weekend, but that did not happen. I was very much pregnant. I was 3 months pregnant. However, I had my girls wear pink power suits that cost them $30 with shipping.
I love that.
Because I was like, no, you're spending money to go to Vegas. You're doing all
Yes.
this. I don't need you wearing a $500 dress that you
unless
fucking
you're
hate.
providing it. If you're providing
Okay,
it,
fair.
then
I've
that'd
never.
be different.
Do the
You know
people
what I
do
mean?
that?
They do.
Rich people?
Yeah.
Okay,
They do
that's
that.
why.
Provide it.
I don't know them.
Yeah.
They
You guys,
provide it
of course
for
you
them.
did. The Dulcelandias did. Of course they did.
They
Yeah.
provide their outfits, or like they
Yeah.
cover some stuff so that they don't feel less. They feel less like
Dude, my bridal
what I
bags,
mean?
like my goodie bags,
Yeah.
were worth like a lot more than a dress. I threw
Wow,
like
that's
Skims in there
amazing.
because and I
hey
put
now.
Vans because I wanted them to wear Vans, and
that
I'm
is
like,
so nice.
because to me, I was like, this is stuff that you guys actually like,
For sure.
and I like you guys, so
and you know, and you know that being a bridesmaid is harder, and they're gonna make you happy. So
yeah. I hear my cats
It's your
like
cat.
fighting or something, or walking into walls, or
I'm just like, oh, okay, going
Sure.
this has happened.
But that's important though. Take care of your bridesmaids.
Yeah,
and
take care
I
of your
covered
people.
hair and
So
makeup
kind.
for them in Vegas.
At least that, right?
See,
oh, you
that-
did? You covered
that's
that?
really nice.
Oh,
Yes.
that was
That's
so
my
nice.
mother-in-law too, my mom. Because
that
I'm
is
like,
so nice.
I'm gonna treat you guys like you guys are doing. In my opinion, I felt like they were doing a lot for me.
Well, and then also
Yeah.
if they don't like it, I mean, whatever you pay for it,
I
so
know.
it's like.
I know. I was like, if you
Okay.
don't like it, no. But they everyone seemed to really like. Even my mom, who is the
Good.
most
Oh my God.
pickiest, she was bell to
No,
ball.
I could vouch for. Paulina looked amazing. First
Thank
of all,
you.
you look like you.
I wish-
number
you're gonna have
one,
to pull
but
it up
you
on
looked
the show.
incredible. Your dress, your hair, like I seriously loved
you
the way
feel
she
good?
looked.
I did.
She
I
looked
did.
even more
amazing,
important,
and
I
her
feel.
mom stunning. Like her,
you.
she reminded me of Cinderella.
Yeah, she was bell of the ball.
She
It
was
insane.
literally the belle of the ball.
And it's also her
gorgeous.
day too.
It kind of
Yeah.
is.
So
yeah.
it's like let's like make
Yeah.
the moms feel beautiful too.
Yeah.
I feel like that's important.
Yeah, my makeup artist was in Vegas, and I found him on Instagram, which is also
Oh, who was
risky.
it? I wonder if I know.
Jaden. Jaden does
No,
makeup.
but there's
all
a
the-
couple.
Imagine,
There's
like,
I know a bunch of them out there, so that's I'm like, I wonder if it's the one. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
not
really
really
like
them.
him, and he brought a girl, and then my hair girl was like Samantha something because he recommended her,
Oh,
and
okay,
she
okay.
killed it. I had extensions in, so she
Oh yes,
did
when
this
you get
like
extensions.
Yeah, like the
Well,
Hollywood.
yeah, it was like a
wave
Hollywood.
look.
And did it
kind of thing.
last?
Oh yes,
Oh,
I
that's
love my
amazing.
hair. Yeah,
You're
I
like,
was
can
very
I just
happy.
live in it? Right?
I know,
Like,
but it's
take
always
me everywhere.
risky and like scary because it's like I'm not from Vegas, so like, am I gonna find someone good?
Did you do a bridal trial?
No, because I didn't go to Vegas.
I
prior to
love that about you though. That you're just
Oh, I
like
just-
whatever.
Oh, she
if it goes
girl,
good,
she
it
is
does
the
it.
queen of just like I forgot. You got your dress like right. What right? I forgot
Oh my
what.
God,
I
I
remember
love
we were
that,
talking
though.
about it, and you're
Yeah.
like, you know, like she was so. She was the
yeah.
opposite of Bridezilla. If
Yeah.
anything, I think
Yeah.
more people were like Paulina, and you're like, you know.
Yeah, I was
She's
in
just
a
happy
dress.
to be married, right? Like you're like, I get
That's
to be
all
there
I
with the love of my
wanted.
life
Yeah.
with my best friends. Like, why not?
Only thing I wanted so bad, and like I got obviously, was that, and this is so stupid, and I'm trash. I'm actually like trash. I wanted to get married at Little White Wedding Chapel.
Oh, and you didn't. Even
that's
I'm
all I
mad too.
wanted.
I'm actually mad too. I'm like, they were booked. Or what?
Iconic. No, they was like super iconic, and I got in, and we got like.
Oh wait, you got in?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
all like at the edge of my seat.
I know.
Like,
I was so upset though because like me and my friend Jason talked about this. Like we didn't like like enjoy it in the moment because everything's like we're like cattle, like you have to be in and out. It's a chapel, and I'm like, you guys understand? Like Michael Jordan got married here.
You're like,
Britney
this is
Spears,
a big
J-Lo.
deal.
J-Lo.
Oh, I was sitting. I was like, where? I want to walk in all the places she walked.
Yes.
Literally.
I was like, this is iconic. That's all I cared about. I could have got married in a garbage bag.
You're like, hair, makeup, whatever. I'm here.
I was like, I'm at the Little White Wedding Chapel, and Elvis drove us. That's all I wanted.
See, but that's what weddings are supposed to be about. You're supposed to enjoy it.
Yes.
All the stress needs to be done beforehand, so that way when you show up, you just enjoy it. And whatever happens, happens.
For sure. You got married here in 2013?
Yes, I got married here 2013, and I'm like, it was so long ago, like, what happened? But I wish I could have gone back and enjoyed it, like you said. So I think that's something we need to tell brides way more. Like, just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Whatever happens.
Yeah.
I know I'm jumping in a little bit, but like as a hair makeup artist, like what do you do to kind of help calm like the brides and everybody? Because I feel like you guys play a big role beyond just the makeup.
Oh, it
You're
is.
kind of like the hype woman, the calm like I feel like I see you do a lot of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, therapist.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, I get a lot from my clients that have a calming energy, which my husband would say the opposite. But it's like something you turn on. You know you have to go in there. It's their special day. So my specialty is working with the moms who are like highly stressed out. They're freaking out. And I just realized that they're just stressed. So whatever's wrong, I'm like, okay, how can I help you? And then they're like, okay, I don't like this. I like that. I'm feeling old. My hair's falling out. I'm like, girl, okay, well, let's do what we can do. I'll make you feel good today, you know? So it's just about hearing them out, being there for them, and then not taking it personal. Like, you can't take anything personal.
Yeah,
So I would say I actually have never had a bridezilla.
Really?
Yeah, because if they're ever being one myself, I was a bridezilla, so I know I was just stressed. So as long as you're just like, okay, don't worry, we've got this. You're going to be good. And they're like, oh, okay. I don't have to be so, you know.
Yeah, no, I completely understand. But speaking of moms, it's sort of my, I want to dive into that, sort of my say with my chest. Don't come for me, moms.
Come for her.
Just do it. Just come for me.
Don't they always come for you? So
always. I'm a mom too, but like, come for me. But I feel like my say with my chest is that I believe that moms don't have to not take care of themselves. That's my hot take. And now don't get me wrong. I'm very aware as a mother of a 9-month-old. I'm very aware of the seasons we go through, right?
Yeah.
I'm very aware that a lot of us are busy and a lot of us have children, multiple children. Some of us have children who require more attention, whatever that might be. Again, it's all seasonal and it's all like always forever will be changing, right? Maybe like right now life is good, whatever. Then all of a sudden, like, life gets busy. Kids are in school, running around. I completely hear you and understand you. But I also feel like we as moms don't have to be, I don't know, like not look or feel our best. And that doesn't mean like, oh, every mom like has to beat their face every day. I'm not saying that because I don't beat my face for shit. Like I really don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even do my makeup that much. But my makeup is foundation. Yeah. And I call myself done. I'm like, oh, I'm ready to go out.
Well, you also have great skin. Just
yeah,
wanted to say.
She has really amazing skin. I tell her all the time.
This, whatever.
No, but, and I also feel that it brings a lot of confidence too.
It makes you feel better.
Yes, like you can go. I can go places without makeup, but I do like makeup because it's fun and I feel cooler.
But you know what too, and I've noticed that on TikTok, moms are very like transparent about like what they miss pre-baby and stuff. I saw one literally yesterday, and the mom said like one thing I miss about like my old life is like I lost girlhood. I lost doing makeup. Like I don't relate because again, I mean I love makeup, but I also don't like.
You were never the girl that would just do makeup.
No, I did it because I just know I'm gonna throw something on. But but I know that a lot of women and girls like love makeup and it's fun. And trust me, I want that. You know what I mean? I want to be able to like do cute things. But like I also feel like a lot of moms admit that they go like I lost that part of me because when you have like a 2-year-old running around and like a baby on your boob
and no help
that's
the part.
You're not gonna sit there and start beating your face for an hour. Like it's just not
baby, I'm contouring.
Right, hold on, mama's contouring right now. So I understand that, and I'm not saying that like if you're a mom, you must wear makeup. That's not what I'm saying.
It's not even about makeup. Yeah,
don't lose like those parts of yourself that you once loved.
Whether I agree, whether it's like a hobby or having something aside from that, because like look, you have this that's completely unrelated from children, and it's something you guys do every week. She was telling me.
Yeah,
that's hard to consistently show up for something.
Girl,
that's like dedication, and it's also a part of you. aside from being mom. So
I was
that's
so
awesome.
like when I became a mom, I was like so like I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I was like and I know I have help and I'm very vocal about it. I am nothing without my village.
Oh yes.
Nothing without my village. And I was like, I'm not giving up parts of myself. And that's a choice that I made. And like I always tell everybody here on the podcast and at home and whatever, I'm like, it makes me a better mom.
You'll be a better mom, a better person.
I promise you that.
You can't show up your best if you don't even give yourself a little bit to yourself.
You have to.
And you have the 9-month-old, just a 9-month-old?
Yes.
Oh, this is the hard part in the beginning, the first kid.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
Oh yeah, we're like doing walking and crawling.
I don't know how I survived
boy.
the first kid. I have 3, and you would think that's
kids?
hard.
You have 3
yeah,
kids?
I have 3.
Three kids?
When does the third one come? When was that?
2 years ago. I'm like
don't
so
remember
private.
you.
I'm so private, like on the internet. Like no one knows what's happening with my life.
Gosh, I love that
But
though. I love
That's
that.
great.
Yeah,
actually.
so I have a 2-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 9-year-old.
What the hell is going on?
I know. So the 9-year-old was hard because it's like you got the world smacked right out of you, and you just don't even know if you're coming or going. So you're like, you're knee deep in it. Once you have the third, it's like, oh, you know this is insane. So
Was it
Like
hard?
that's something to look forward to.
Right.
Whenever you want to have a third.
10 more waiting for it.
You're crazy.
Right.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I saw something on TikTok where they hold up, like moms are on TikTok and they're holding up their third baby and they're like, listen, if you get it, you get it. Your third baby is just your light. I'm not saying your life becomes easier.
Oh, no.
But for some reason, your third baby is like the calmest, happiest baby.
Oh,
And
no, she's
so,
wrong.
So
not
no,
mine.
not yours?
Mine is crazy. My 2 older ones are like kind and respectful and like
Now
I'm
you
like
coming for
proud
your
that I raised
2-year-old.
them. I'm coming for my 2-year-old. The third one, I'm like, did he just say a bad word? Like what? And the older ones are appalled. They're like, oh, we were just clutching our pearls with this one, and he doesn't care. That boy don't care. He don't care. He's the kid that you like see at the grocery store acting up, and you're like, who are the parents? Because I know you've done that. And I'm like, I'm the parent. This is insane.
Oh my god.
Personality. They don't care.
Wow.
It's interesting. Yeah, oh girl, it'd be like that. How do you then do momhood, right?
Yeah.
And all that you're doing, because you do full-time makeup, so it's like something that you do pretty much all day, every day. And
All
I
the
saw
time,
too
yeah.
that you do bridal makeup, but you also do like TV media personalities.
Yes.
You do like I'm assuming some of like events with them too or something.
Yeah,
You were
I
in
do
Paris,
everything.
you
I
were
know.
in
I go everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she was on tour too.
You
I
were
was
too.
on tour.
the only
I was
one
on
not on tour here.
No. We need to get you on tour. We're gonna do it. Yeah. Well, for me, like I started the whole business being a mother. I had my second born, and I was bored. I was grateful to just be a stay-at-home mom. We were just, I guess, living paycheck to paycheck, and I was grateful for that. But I was bored. Also, I've always been really girly. Right, Tati? Like you, I've always.
I went to
girly
grammar school with
things.
her,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
yeah.
I've always liked girly things, and having that taken away, I was like, so I can't get my lashes every week. Like I can't get my makeup. You know what I mean? So I was like, what can I do? And then I just started on friends and family, and people are like, you should do this for other people, and I'm like, no way. Being in everyone's faces, I like my space. And here I am all the time, just in everybody's face.
Right. I love it.
So I created my whole like business plan in the middle of the night while breastfeeding the second. Like,
Ooh, that's
because you
real
can't
mom
sleep.
shit.
That's
Big
you
mama
can't
right
sleep.
there.
Yeah,
Big mama.
Big mama. Big mama.
No, but you can't sleep. You're up anyway.
of
So I'm
course.
like,
Oh, the
why
stuff that I
stay
did when
here?
I'd be up at 2 a.m, besides texting producer Michael's wife.
Oh my God,
I'm always, because
exactly.
her and I were both like up with our newborns.
there's nothing else to do. So I'm
Yeah.
just like, okay, let me create a business plan. And I was just crazy, delusional, and look where it got me. So it took time, but we're here. We're here.
I love that. So like kind of really quickly going back to like we were talking about with like, being a mom, right? And like obviously like you're an inspiration and a role model for a lot of us. Cause like I'm sitting next to you, you're gorgeous and you're
Yes.
done up and all these things. You're a
looks
mom
amazing.
of three. And I'm over here looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
no.
With cold sores.
But this is your first one.
You know
so
what?
This is like I've been in it for almost a decade now.
Yes, but you
So-
still got 3.
I know, I know.
It's a lot. So like what
Okay,
tips
well, I
can you
think
give moms?
Number one is having that village. If you don't, you can't be where I'm at all. You know?
That's real.
And it's keeping it 100% because I
that's
don't
real.
want people to see me and think like,
Yes.
oh, she did it without a village. You could. I wholeheartedly believe you could.
You can,
but it's going to be
hard.
10 times, 20 times harder. And for me, like my village is my husband. It's like me and him. My grandparents still, you know, they still have to work. They're younger grandparents. They're not like where my grandparents were like viejitos, old people who didn't have to work and they were home and they could watch the kids. Like mine still, you know, our kids' grandparents still work. So it's like us tag teaming.
Of course.
And I told him, and I think picking the right partner helps because I told him, hey,
girl, say it louder.
Right?
There's nothing wrong with that. People want to like, you know, come for whatever. No,
you have to pick the right partner.
Pick the right partner. That's why I love Tati's so intentional, even like with dating and stuff, because if you're going to procreate.
I can imagine. Yeah.
I
can imagine how hard you are, like, on her in general, being like, no.
For sure, and she knows this, and like,
I'm very transparent.
She's so transparent,
like about how dating is.
Well, also, it's dating probably now is insane.
It's ghetto. I literally said like that is not even close on my priorities of this year. Like I care less about that.
No, and I think it'll come.
Yeah.
It'll come when it's supposed to with the right person. Like Tati, and I love this about her, has always like had high standards for herself.
Good, and don't change.
Yeah, and when it comes to a relationship, that's just as high with everything else. And I think that's so important for young women, for women to know that.
Whether you want kids or not, it's just like that's gonna be someone who can support you. So
your partner's everything.
When I told him, I was like, hey, I need like $2,000, $3,000. Obviously, I had access to it, but it's like we're sharing finances, so I have to be like, this is what I need. I'm gonna get a kit and I'm gonna start going. He's like, sure. And I said, I'm going to pay us back within a month. Don't worry. Did I know how? No, I didn't. But I did. I paid him back within like 2 weeks.
I love
how
for it.
I was just crazy. And I'm like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it great. And I'm going to do my best.
Yeah.
And
that's all you can do. And you did. You know what I mean?
Well, you put good things out. It's going to come back somehow.
Universe has your back, girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
And I think, like you said, as long as you have somebody in your corner, it's like I have nobody against me.
No.
Like you feel even more powerful because you have that support. It's like one less burden, one less thing to stress on. It's is my husband going to be mad? I don't know. So that is amazing.
Or is he going to understand that it's going to take you stepping in a little bit more with the kids?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he believed it since day one. And then he saw how quickly it progressed. And I'm like, you see, we got to keep going now. And he still believes my delusions because he's like, how did you end up going to Paris on a private jet? And I'm like,
on a private
little old
jet.
me. You know what I mean?
Let her cook.
So he's like, you're crazy. I believe everything that you have going on. So just keep going for it. I'm like, okay.
That makes me
keep
so
going.
happy.
And your husband's a barber, correct?
Yes.
Was he a barber before you started your business as well? Is this something he's been?
Yes, he's been a barber since he was like, in the hood, like 12 years old, cutting your neighbor's hair. So he's been a barber since forever.
Has there been like conversations where you feel like you learned a lot from him
God.
though being a barber is not necessarily the same as a makeup artist, but I'm sure were there conversations where he kind of was like,
I learned a lot from him. Yeah, because he opened his own barbershop when he was like 22 years old, and I was there for it, and I saw what it took, and I saw him manage a team. And I just started my full-blown team maybe 3 years ago. 5 years of having like one person with me. So I'm newer to the managing people, and he's been managing people his whole life. So I would hear his, headaches and how he would handle it. And now I'm in the position calling him crying like, how do I deal with this? And he kind of walks me through it. So it's good that he understands that mindset, because if not, he would just be like, you're crying for no reason, or like you're stressed for no reason. It's like a big deal.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. So you mentioned the village is a big part for moms to
like
take care of themselves and their and upkeep, like whatever it is that was always important to them, whether it was hair, nails, makeup, whatever. And I do believe it's after the village, because when you have a kid on your boob and one on your leg or whatever, like, help is okay. And sometimes too, the village it's okay if it's outsourced too.
Oh,
like I'm trying to get me a nanny soon.
You should.
I want to.
A nanny?
The way I'm set up, not yet, but soon.
No, and you will, and you
I
could,
want
because
to.
you can get even further with that. And I think that's a lot of people, depending on where you come from, you think of money as, I got to keep everything I have. But no, maybe if you gave someone that money, you can make way more money having someone watch your kids. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So I think, honestly,
it's an investment, damn it.
You should probably take that jump. And
I want to.
Start off with like 1 or 2 days a week. And you'll notice a big difference. You'll make more too.
Yeah, and I used to nanny, so like to me, like
awesome.
I love that connection I had with like children. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm a mom now, so I want somebody who loves my kids
and
the
then
same way I
you can
do.
give back to your old self too.
Yeah,
because you were once that woman looking for extra, money and things like that.
And I know how to treat a nanny well. You know, and if she speaks Spanish, it's even a plus because then my daughter will. So I got it all planned.
Benefit from that.
Exactly.
Her baby's gonna be trilingual.
We're working on it.
Oh, what languages?
English, obviously, because we're in
I
America.
know, right?
Right. We're gonna learn English. America, am I right?
So.
We'll see. My mom speaks Polish to her, so I do too a little bit. I know, it's so cute. And then Spanish for like her dad, and then my broken Spanish. I want her to speak all three.
Yeah, I got it back. Sorry, I touched it. Okay, good. You smacked it. I was aggressive.
Oh, we're back?
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're back.
No, you're good.
But yeah, so that's kind of what I want her to like, learn and all that good stuff.
I think
Ideally.
that's awesome.
So okay, village.
It'll happen. Yeah, village. And then if you don't have a village, don't give up either way because you could be like me and carve out some time in the middle of the night to work on your goals, and it may take you longer, but you'll still get there. Time's gonna keep passing regardless, so don't give up at all.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think becoming a mom, and I feel like even like Tati, she's one of the business people that I know as well. Like we carve out time, and it's like something that we kind of have to schedule.
Right.
You know what I
have to
mean?
make the
You
time.
have to make the time
Yeah.
for whatever it is that you're trying to do. So like for moms who maybe want to like, I don't know, like spice up their look or whatever, and feel good,
start
look
slow
good
too, though. Yeah.
Start slow, like take a shower. Sometimes a shower
Girl,
is
honestly, that's
it's
all
hard.
it is. Let's start there. Yeah.
Take that damn shower.
Yeah.
And then, maybe start blow drying your hair. Give yourself a blowout. You know what I
And
mean?
it'll
Do your
last
hair.
for like 3-4 days,
Exactly.
depending on how
Yeah,
feel
I need
like
help
it.
on that because my hair never lasts, and I think
No.
it has to do with like the products.
Probably.
Because I've had people blow dry my hair and like an hour later, like it's curly at the bottom. Like I'm a dancer, I dance, and that's one
True.
thing. Like that's what I'm worried about if I ever get married. Like because I love my hair down.
You honestly
I
should
do,
just stay
but
with
my
the
hair
curls.
is always getting frizzy all the time.
Yeah.
It
It's
drives
just curls.
me crazy.
I think you should stick to the curls. Get a beautiful curly bridal do,
I mean, we're not worried about that.
Girl, we'll be
I'm
there
just
one
saying
day.
in general.
We'll
like
be there.
I feel
Right.
like it's so hard for me to like maintain. Like when I blow dry my hair, like keep it nice.
You
and
just probably
silky
need those
and
like
beautiful.
anti-humidity products. So keep
Yeah.
looking to that, and let's
Yeah.
see. Keep trying till we find the one.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh, that's me in all aspects of my life. Keep trying
Keep
till you
trying.
find the one.
Don't give up.
Hello?
Don't give up.
I love it. I love it. Producer Marco, do you have a say with your chest? I feel like we're
Oh
just...
yeah, we totally ignored
I didn't
you.
know I was
Hey,
good. No, I'm
I'm
fine.
so sorry.
I'm just enjoying the show. Don't worry
Beauty
about it.
2025.
Yeah.
What's your
I'm
I'm a
favorite
beauty
dress?
icon, as you can tell.
Drop the skincare.
I wear the same thing every time.
Drop your skin.
Hey,
Stop the
that's
routine.
good, actually.
Yeah, I don't have a say with my chest, but
Damn it.
I know. I'm just enjoying the banter. I love the
banter.
conversation.
I guess I have a question. Do men actually care about a woman's beauty? And I'm not talking about like, oh my God, she's hot, but like, the makeup, the hair. Like, do you guys notice, oh, you did something different today? I don't like red lipstick on you. Like, is that a thing with men?
Yeah, absolutely. I think if your man likes you, if he doesn't like you,
Oh,
then-
damn.
That's honestly, that's good. That's true.
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
but like how you're talking about being dramatic with it, like I hate dramatic makeup. Like,
Okay.
I think it's like it's too much, but that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah. So like with Lucy, for example,
Yeah.
like I know she got her makeup done recently at an event.
Yeah.
And
He's,
it
like,
looked
putting me on the
beautiful,
spot.
but she was like, oh my God, my eyes are like darker than what I wanted them
Yeah.
to be. And she wasn't crazy about it.
Yeah, because like we've been together for a while, so like I told her like I personally don't like a lot of eyeshadow, and she doesn't like a lot of eyeshadow either.
Yeah.
So like that blends with her style, as you were saying.
Right.
Yes.
So,
Now,
like-
did the makeup artist even ask?
No,
See, that's the problem.
and that's the quality of makeup artists. When you have someone like you, where you ask Teresa, you ask.
Yeah,
everything
I
else is
really do
different.
care. I'm like that nerd that's like,
You're an
wait, so
empath.
how do you like? I am. He's got it. He's probably one too.
Oh, yeah.
No,
he's
not
not.
at all.
No, he's not.
He's like,
This
no,
side over here, we are not.
Yeah, this
We're
is not
not.
the empath. This
No,
is the empath.
okay,
That's
okay.
the empath side. not
yeah,
this
they don't
one.
really...
Tati seems very like organized, logical. Where I'm
Tati's
more
a
like,
bully,
I go with the flow vibe.
Yeah, I have
We're
a question.
not being called
since you've been with her since grade school, you've known her since grade school. Has she always been this aggressive?
So-
Yes.
Oh my
Look at me
goodness!
as I say it. Yes.
So
Right,
it's,
so
it's so
quick.
funny. So like I remember Teresa's just what, 2 years older than me?
Possibly. I'm 35. I'm like, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're 35. Wow.
Yeah. So she's slightly older than me, and the reason why I actually reconnected with Teresa, because I haven't seen her in years, is because two girls who were in her grade, they're sisters, and I'm very close to them. The Fortunac sisters.
Oh, yeah.
She did Amanda's makeup for an event.
Oh, yeah. This was years ago.
And
yeah.
this was years ago. It was a New Year's Eve event, I
Yes.
think, the gala.
Oh, wow.
And Amanda posted a picture, and I think Amanda's one of the most beautiful women on this
you
earth.
gotta pop
Amanda,
up.
your
Beautiful,
friend.
my friend Amanda.
have you
I
seen
spray
her?
tanned her.
Fortunate?
She's
Isn't she stunning?
Fortunate?
The curls, the like
Okay,
beautiful
I didn't know
beauty
she
mark.
got spray tan.
I think. We're
She's
talking
already
Amanda,
tan, right? She
Yeah,
got a
that's
beautiful
why.
tan.
But
Wait, is she Mallory's friend?
Yes.
yes, she's
Yeah.
her best friend.
Yeah, and
Mallory's her
Yeah.
son's godmother.
She's dating that
DJ
Yes.
Kid Clay. Shout out.
She's broad
Shout
as
out to
shit,
you.
and I like. But
She's so beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
They're all gorgeous. I love them.
Oh my
they're
God, they're all
literally
gorgeous.
like my big
But with
sisters.
the spray tan, she was way more.
Of course,
I'm
you
kidding.
did that, girl. So
at
they're
you
like
plugging yourself.
growing up. They're literally like my big sisters.
Yeah.
Whatever. And so I remember Amanda posted her picture of how she looked, and again, beautiful girl, but she was stunning. And I literally was like, "Who did your makeup? You look amazing." And then when she told me, I was like, "Oh, it's Teresa." And then you did
Little
Vanessa's
me,
makeup, and I'm like,
yeah.
"Oh my God, I haven't seen Teresa in years."
Yeah.
Right? Because social media have you finding all the
And we were
people.
different grades, and she was really like heavily into the dance, and I was shy, so
Right.
I'd be kind of in there, and she's
Exactly.
like, "Come on, everyone, do." I mean,
Yeah.
if she's standing out, and I'm 2 years older than her, think about it in grammar school, like that's a big deal. So.
Yeah. But that's when I found
Yeah.
Teresa, and I was like, "Oh my God, Teresa kills makeup."
Yes, you
and
do.
Then I see all the things she does. I'm like, no wonder she deserves
I just
it.
try to make
You do
people
deserve it.
feel beautiful and look beautiful. Especially I know it sounds cheesy, but I think everyone's beautiful. I really do. And it's just about bringing out
like
what,
enhancing
yes,
what you
because
think.
I could have easily done Amanda's makeup and made it not look good.
Yeah.
Where it's
sure.
just too much or not enough, and it's just like, nah. You killed her beauty.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen
Yeah.
that? You see it before, and you're like, she
oh
looked
my God,
better
yeah.
before.
I've seen it where it makes women look old.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
But it's too
old.
like
I'm like,
caked on or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And like you being an empath too, and being in this space, I hope that you know that you probably, because I'm gonna book you, so I'll let you know if this is true or not, because I have stuff coming up.
Yes,
But
I
I
love it.
feel that you probably make women feel good and not intimidated, because
Yes.
I get scared sometimes when I make up girls sitting here critiquing me, and I'm like,
Oh no, I've seen, and I like specifically with our team, like I don't hire anyone. It's like a personality hire. Like I feel nowadays, for the most part, anyone can kind of do makeup. I hate to say it like that, but for the most part,
I can't do it.
But you know, like
no, you guys
I'm
are
talking
okay.
about like
No,
makeup
I think
artists.
if you
Yeah.
really tried, have
I
you
put
actually?
effort.
Yeah.
Okay, I did a YouTube video once and a
Ooh.
TikTok video, because I like a step by step. I'm slow. I kind of have to like really, you know.
Yeah. You're like,
It's not my
Practice.
thing.
but I feel like
it's not your
personality.
thing, right? Yeah.
I would hate to send someone to someone in their most vulnerable. Like they're getting their makeup, they never met you, they're nervous, they think that you're just all dolled up all the time, and then for someone to show up and just be like, okay, we're gonna do something about these brows. Like I could never just sit
that's
there.
me. My
and-
brows are
yeah,
so
but
bad.
you know what I mean?
But
Like-
no, I'm like, I give myself up. I'm like, I need you to fix these brows.
Oh, yeah, you can.
I had a girl mess me
Yeah,
up. I got
you
two different
can.
shapes. Yeah.
But there shouldn't be
Right,
someone in
somebody
here being
else.
like,
Yeah.
this eye's lower than the other. It's just like, girl, just make me feel good.
Right, don't
like, what
pick
are you
me apart.
doing?
yeah, do what you gotta do without telling me.
Yeah, so I feel
For
like
sure.
I like to be more approachable because I'm not like, who am I? I'm nobody different than you. I just know
Yeah.
this. You know what I mean?
For sure. I was going to ask you a quick question. So this is kind of like about, knowing your worth, right? I think in 2025, a lot of people are really diving into that. I mean, I think it's important, right? To know your
Yeah.
worth, to know that you are getting compensated, like what you deserve for the work you're doing. And I understand, like, there's, for you guys in your industry, it's probably based on skills. And I could be wrong, so correct me. I'm assuming skills, how long you've done it for, what the event is, what kind of makeup. I think there's different price levels. But I think the big conversation, too, is that a lot of people are being like, you makeup artists or you nail techs or whatever are overcharging. You're so crazy. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that there's so many different levels to like the makeup industry that there's people who I would consider maybe like on the lower scale. Not that they're cheaper and that their work is cheaper. It's just that their lifestyle, they can have more of a quantity of people. So if you're like a younger makeup artist, you don't have children, you don't have anything else going on, and you're just starting out, yeah, I think you should have like a base level and then just work on quantity so you can practice on as many faces as you can, and then eventually you can charge more and you have quality. So where you're only doing X amount, like 1 to 3 to 4 faces a day if you have to survive and make money. So it kind of depends on where they're at. And I think that there's like a person for everyone. You know what I mean? They just have to search for it. But if you're like looking at someone, like not even saying like, oh, you're looking at my page and you see that I'm going to Paris, I'm getting flown out and they're paying me, it's not going to be
I'm like
inexpensive,
like, girl.
you know? And it's not even talking junk, but it's just more like, okay, my time is going to be prioritized with that clientele who's going to pay that much. So I can definitely refer you to someone who's just not necessarily bad, but starting out. And they need to start building up, because I think beauty should be for everyone, you know? Just because you can't pay the exorbitant amount doesn't mean that you can't get treated well and feel beautiful, you know?
100% agree.
So I think it depends on where the makeup artist is. And also, like we said, I have like a whole family behind me. So in order for me to take a Saturday off to do your wedding, it's going to have to
agree.
Give and take,
100%.
you know? 100%. But so if things were different, maybe I'd be like, yeah, a little bit less, because I'm not doing nothing on a Saturday. You know?
That's totally fair.
So I know you said recently, in the last 3 years, you've developed your team.
Yes.
Right? So how do you go about who you choose to represent your business, your company? Because you said it, you have a very distinct way of just making other women feel beautiful, your calm energy. So I'm assuming you would want people who are similar because they're representing
your
I feel brand. Like, so how did you go about choosing your team?
I feel like I do personality hires. Like, it's literally personality, how you present yourself. And that doesn't mean like, oh, you have to like be fit or look a certain way. It's more just how you present yourself. How does your energy feel when you walk in the room? Obviously, are you clean, like sanitary, things like that. So that's my number one, personality. So what I kind of do is I kind of like, you know, take a look at their Instagram first. And I feel like you can get a feel for that person. As an empath, I'm sure you can look at someone's Instagram and kind of get a vibe
right away
for how the person is, you know. And obviously Instagram is like our highlight reel. Like, you'll see my Instagram, it's all like, oh, look at me. And you meet me in person, I'm chill and shy. But it's like you can get a good feel for that person. So I'll kind of scout their Instagram for a while, and I usually reach out to them.
Oh,
because the ones that reach out to me, I know it sounds horrible, but it's just like, how many people did you reach out to today? You know? So I seek out artists who are already talented and they just need a little bit more push and like to refine their artistry. So then we have trainings and stuff like that. So that's actually what we did today earlier. So we had trainings for hair, just to kind of like refine the artistry.
So that's amazing. So it's not, I think what you're doing is very different than saying like, hey, come on my team. It's more like, I see something in you. I would like to train you and like build up on what I see and get you to a better place. So then we're all like getting better together.
And we're all winning.
That's great.
Because a lot of my clients are very picky. They already like me. They already love me.
Right.
So if I'm not available for their day, they're going to be like, you're really going to send me this person? But I'm like, trust me, I literally handpicked this person. They're incredible. I would have them come to my home in my space and feel comfortable, try them out. And then they end up wanting them all the time. Hey, can you get me with so-and-so again? I'm like, sure, let's get you booked.
Awesome. That is
awesome. So it's good. And then I also look at it as, I know it sounds like so cheesy, but if God gifted me the ability to make money and now I can spread that to others who are trying to make money, like why not, you know? So.
Oh my God, you are the sweetest. Oh my God. I love you. Like, that is like the nicest thing I've ever heard anyone say.
So you're gonna go home crying?
Right. I'm like thinking about
she's
this.
like contouring. Like,
right, I'm gonna start contouring my face.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch all the YouTube videos.
I love that.
So for you started off kind of, I would call it like a solo makeup artist.
Yes.
Now you've grown a team, a business.
Yes.
So when did you take that jump to go from yourself to people?
So when I had my third child. So when I had always had, one makeup artist that would always work with me. We'd work on jobs together, but I kept it small. It was just me and her, because I never wanted it to grow. I didn't want it to grow because I was like, oh, it's going to be too stressful. And then how am I going to make sure that the quality is good? It was just, I was afraid, right? And I was comfortable. So then I had my third child, and not that he was planned or not planned, but basically I had weddings booked and I needed help. And I was massive, and I'm like, I can't stand there for 8 hours doing all this makeup. I'm going to need more help than the one girl who's already helping me because she's already got weddings going on. So then I was like, I think I'm going to need a team, So I just reached out desperately to like a few artists, and they're still with me today. thank goodness. And
that
it's amazing. Yes. And I like that they believe in it too. And they're like, sure. And I'm like, your first day is on the job. Like, let's try it out, see how it is.
Wow.
Right?
And it started from there because obviously I was like humongous. I needed to bring like a little rolly chair to do a bride because I was having a C-section the next day.
Holy crap.
And I wasn't going to cancel on her. It's just like my personality. I'm going to go in there on my deathbed and
I feel like that's
go.
all of us.
I mean, right?
I feel like you're the same.
I'm not going to
Totally.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cancel. Like, even if I don't want to go, I'm going to go.
Right. Nope. Same.
Yeah. So it started out of desperation and it kind of forced me to be like, you know what? This is amazing. Like, I'm able to bless other people with money and then in turn they bless me. Like, why not keep going and keep lifting people up? Obviously, it's not easy. It's very, very hard because it's managing personalities. And that's the hardest part of it.
Oh, I'm sure. That'd be like the hardest challenge.
That is the hardest part of it. Managing personalities. I mean, think about it. A bunch of makeup artists and hair artists. Does it sound fun? Does it sound fun?
Hey, that's
Divas.
real. It does not.
We are all divas.
Yeah.
It does not. And what about like for you and like the future of like the industry, but also like for you?
Yeah.
I mean, like, do you feel like you're gonna continue to grow your team? Do you want to expand other cities? Like, what's like in your plan?
Oh, yeah, that's the fun part. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's been times within growing the team where I'm like, you know what? Just shut it all down. I'm doing great by myself. Really? I'll just shut it down because it's a lot. It takes a lot of your energy. It takes a lot of like going back and forth with the brides because you are now the boss. So now all the issues the bride had with you in a normal wedding, because you have your own weddings, you're having that with the whole team. So imagine having 6 weddings on a Saturday and then, so-and-so's having an issue with this and you have to manage that issue on a Saturday and it's their bridal day. It can get overwhelming. So there have been times where I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I'm just not going to do this. But I literally sit back, reflect, and I know a lot of it goes back to, your connection to faith or whatever you believe in. Like, I go back and I pray, and I'm like, okay, God, do I keep doing this? And he's like, yeah, you have to. You're uplifting the community. You're making people better and make money, and that's why I blessed you. So I'm like, okay. So, gonna continue the team, continue growing the team. Nice. I do want to do more myself, like posting on Instagram. I just have to stop being shy, never too shy, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. So I'm with you though, girl. I get that.
Yeah. So I feel like this was a great opportunity. I was so excited to come here because I'm like, I can kind of like get out, get out of my bubble.
You're like a natural. Like you're so good.
You're so natural. You're like well spoken, but you're very calm. Like
good.
You don't seem like you're putting on an act. Like,
no.
You know how you said you have to switch it on?
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah. I think you guys make it easy. You really do.
Thank you.
If not, I was so nervous. Before getting here, I was reviewing the things. I'm like, how's it going to be?
Not reviewing.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no, going over. I'm like, what am I going to say? And then I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go with the flow.
That's the fun part
That's
of podcasting.
That's the best part. Just speaking from your heart. Whether people agree or not, at least like, hey, I'm passionate about this. This is how I feel.
Yes.
This is me. Take it or leave it. And that's kind of where Paulina and I come from with this platform. It's like Paulina is very much unique in all her ways. So am I, producer Marco as well. And this is just a platform for all of us to get together and talk about things that interest us, that we're passionate about. I love makeup. Like, I love makeup. And but that's not something I'm talking about every day. Like, let's talk about brows and makeup. No. So it's fun to get different guests on the show to bring in these different parts of life that are like, hey, let's talk about it. Especially Paulina has Mommy Collective. So she's all about, like, working moms. And I'm like, oh, my God, Teresa is perfect for that as well. So
I'll be calling you for that.
I feel like you're a perfect guest to have because we have you here because you have something that interests both of us in very different ways.
Oh, I'm excited.
So we're intentional with who we bring on here.
See, you're like me, right? You're intentional. You seek out the people versus I'm sure you have people begging you to be on and you're just like, how do I tell them you're not a great fit? I'm sure.
Yeah.
I just kind of like, we're not hiring.
Maybe the time will come, right? Or like it'll fall into place at one point. But like, we can't like put everybody,
No.
We try to as much as we can for sure, but sometimes it just doesn't work. And that's life,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's true. I'm wondering, so I feel like we've talked about this years ago. I don't know if this was pre-COVID, after COVID. I don't know what. But the way you talk about building your team and giving back, have you ever thought, maybe not anytime soon, because I know you're busy, but have you ever thought about doing like makeup classes for like young girls, like teenagers who know they want to aspire to be makeup artists later or have their own business? Have you thought about doing anything like that?
Yes. I don't know if I'd be a good educator myself. And I think that's because but that's again, me judging myself, right? I'm putting my own judgment on myself without even trying. Just because I'm very go with the flow. Like, it's so hard to explain. I can come up with a program all I want, but I might just be like, let's toss it. Let's go. You're good at this. Let's kind of build you up. Yeah. So it would be hard to kind of like systemize it and make it into a process. I think that I would look forward to that, like in the future, a little bit more educating, because I do like uplifting others. I really do. So maybe. But right now, I like uplifting others with money. So that makes it easy.
Okay, I agree with you there, girl.
If I can get paid, you can get paid. I'm like, let's do
money's
it.
nice. We like money.
We love money.
Yeah.
We love her.
Money's great.
We love her. So what do you have, like, as far as 2025, right? What are some, I hate the word resolutions, so like what are some intentions or just some goals that you have for the year?
I think like every year I have a theme. So last year's theme was like rebranding. So I did rebrand because I had like my personal name attached to it, and then I wanted it to be separate from me. Okay. So now that that's out there, I think for me the theme is to actually take action and do all the things that I've been wanting to do. Like, I've been wanting to be on podcasts. I love talking, so might as well.
You're good at it.
Yes, you
get
are.
on a show and do it. I just want to put myself a little bit more out there and actually put my brand a little bit out there and not be as shy.
Yeah.
That's right. Never too shy.
Never too
Perfect
shy.
place to start.
Yeah.
Well, I love that. Well, thank you for coming on today.
Yes,
Appreciate
it was a
you.
pleasure, literally.
Very much so. Yeah, you are like, you're an angel. Truly, you are an angel. No, I love it. Like, you want to make, women feel great.
Yeah.
You're also very passionate. You want to put people on to also make money.
Yes.
I
think
love
that's,
when
like, my
people do
favorite
that.
thing.
Oh,
She's
same
no
thing.
gatekeeping over
that's
here.
my
right?
favorite thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
if let's make money, why not?
Yeah.
And I love that too. There's no there's no limit. You know what I mean? Like just because like I'm making money or I'm in this space, that doesn't mean there's not room for you to also join in on this. And I love that.
100%.
That's hard to find.
It is hard.
It is hard to find sometimes today. People
especially because, like you said, you're a mom, you have 3 kids, so it's easy, I'm sure, for people to be like, "Oh, well, I need all this business. I need that."
Yeah,
like y'all will get your turn.
Yeah.
But no, I think, like you said, you're happy, you're making money. That's making me happy, and that's also making me money.
Exactly. Like, we're all benefiting. Like, why not keep going? It is hard to find, though, especially because a lot of makeup artists, hair artists have ego first.
Oof.
And I think it's just because of the environment. A lot of them, you just got to break down that ego and be like, okay, yeah, you're doing great on your own, but do you want to do better? That's up to you.
But see, I think you also proved that like empathy and care can also tie in with being business savvy, business focused. I think sometimes people separate the two.
Yes.
And especially for women, it's like hard, right? Because like they always say, oh, like you better focus on business and this and that. And, all these things where like we're stereotyped as like, you're a, if you're a boss, babe, I hate that word, but like, you're a bitch or this and that. And it's like, no,
I can be all things.
I can be all things, and I feel like there's of course a balance. I don't get taken advantage of. Don't get walked over.
No,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Of course not. But I think that you can be firm, you can be assertive, but you can also put people in positions to win. And I think you do a really nice job with that. Like, you actually care and you're empathetic, because we're empaths.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So it's like stuff like that. I think is really important if you want to grow your brand, grow your business, and be successful, and like truly like make an impact.
Yes. And I also do want to add before it ends, I think, like you said, I'm shy. People probably wouldn't have noticed that I'm shy because I'm all out there. I'm everywhere. But whatever personality you have, you can still run a business. You can still lead others. It's just how you choose to show up. So
100% agree.
And you said choose to show up,
Yes.
right? It's a choice every single day. Yeah.
I love it. I agree. Where can we follow you on social?
Yes.
or if
Where
you wanna
can we
book
get
you?
you booked, girl?
Where can I book you?
Where can we book you?
So the name of my bridal team is Eris, and you can just go to by Eris AERIS _ and you can find there, and you'll find me in there as well.
Boom, 2 for 1.
It. Well, thank you for coming on. We appreciate it.
Yes.
We know you're
Thank
busy,
you.
so we appreciate your
Oh,
time.
I appreciate you guys.
Yes, and thank you all for listening all the time and watching. We love you forever.
Yes.
And ever. So keep sharing this with your friends.
Today was for the girls.
Yes.
I mean,
for the
for
girls.
you guys, hopefully you learned something too, because I think a lot of things that were said were 100% business savvy and good to know. But we want to do a little something for the girls too, you know?
Of course. We're girly girls.
Yeah.
We love it. Follow us on social at Paulina Rowe.
At Talk with Tati.
And Never Too Shy Pod. Thank you.
Bye.